We're so excited to highlight our Community Partner of the Year awards. Our first awardee from Lafayette Gear Up is someone, it's funny, I met him this morning, and I will say before I bring him up here, that I said, hey, I've seen a lot of your videos, and the shock on his face. I said, no, I mean your professional videos. He's got a lot of videos online. And I'll tell you why in a second. It's obvious. The level of his partnership, and all these awardees are written up in the program. You should read them. First of all, let me just highlight a couple of things about him. He comes from the same background as the students we are trying to serve. He's a first-generation college attendee, and now applying, I think, that zeal and mission from where he came from to give back, especially in the areas of STEM education, not only working directly with students in the Gear Up program as a partner, but working with professionals as well in terms of professional development. His focus, which really resonates with me, is so much about not just STEM education, but applied learning and project-based learning. How do you really create deep learning environments with students so that the knowledge that you're trying to impart and their association to careers really becomes relevant? So learning through doing. And so the reason I highlighted the videos is that if you go online, and probably if you Google them, we got the links through the nomination process, what you'll see is all sorts of videos of Gear Up kids launching pumpkins through the air, for example. You know, fruits and vegetables flying everywhere. I mean, much like our roll call yesterday, but with fruits and vegetables. And so maybe that's a key to winning this award next year. If you want to win, launch some fruit or vegetables. But the reason he's also got a bunch of other videos is that beyond his job as a professor, as a partner, as a Gear Up Community Award partner, he is also a co-host on the Discovery Channel, the Science Channel, the History Channel, in terms of these educational content programs. So it is with great joy that I bring up our first Community Partner of the Year award, Chris Carroll.
Well, good morning to everyone. First of all, I just want to say thank you to NCEP and Gear Up for giving me the opportunity to get this award. And also want to thank Tracy O'Quinn from the Lafayette Parish Gear Up program for the nomination, as well as believing in the ideas that I've had over the years. Some of them have been kind of crazy and big, but we've accomplished them, along with Kathy Welch for coordinating so many of the efforts. I'll also have to thank the students that have helped, especially Jacob Benton. The program was definitely a team effort. This is by far not an individual thing. And we could not have succeeded without all those people. Like he mentioned, I was a Gear Up kid before Gear Up existed. And I'm very thankful to have a mom and a sister that really supported me in my efforts in school and everything, and also for a high school math teacher that encouraged me to take my first honors math class along with a college professor that encouraged me to get a PhD. So whether this is your first Gear Up conference or your 10th, I just want to encourage you to take advantage of every opportunity that you have with these kids, because you truly never know when one thing you may say or do really may change their life. So thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Our second partner, if you read the program, and when I read the nomination for this, it made me think about a lot of things. And the first is that, maybe this is why West Virginia Gear Up, which in my opinion is one of the most thoughtful and thoughtfully led Gear Up programs in the country, is so successful, because the involvement of a partner like this. And second is that when you think about partnerships, sometimes you think about it in one particular area of programming. This partner is involved in almost every area of programming. From direct services with students, from professional development, from working with high schools as a post-secondary institutional partner in terms of reviewing high school administration and helping to grow those efforts, to also providing scholarships. Not just institutional scholarships, but earmarked Gear Up scholarships above and beyond what the university usually offers. Our next partner, Concord University of West Virginia, has been doing all of that, and I think the most important thing, and part of the theme today, is they're doing it at all levels within their institution, their commitment, all the way up to the president's office in terms of who is involved, who is in partnering, and where the buy-in is. And I think it serves as such a great model of how you institutionalize partnerships in the work of Gear Up to impact students. So it is with great pleasure that I bring up our next awardee, Concord University, who's represented by Dr. Margie Flanagan, Vice President.
And I'm bringing up our partner because I'm terrified. I'm going to confess to you, I'm terrified of public speaking. And as true to form, the West Virginia Gear Up group has been a cheerleader here, and I just want to give a shout out to them and ask them to stand because they're really the reason that Concord University is up here. But please all stand and give them a recognition. Thank you. So first, thank you so much. We are truly humbled and honored to receive this award. We want to thank NCEP for the recognition and just for the tremendous work that you do. And to the West Virginia Gear Up folks who, Dr. Adam Green, who's the Director, Vice Chancellor of the Higher Education Policy Commission, they work tirelessly to improve education access and student success every day in one of the poorest and neediest areas of the country with one of the lowest college-going rates. But lastly, I also want to thank all of you, our Gear Up warriors, who every day, through your hard work and dedication, make a positive difference in the lives of our students, their families, and our communities. So thanks. I was told I had a minute. I always do what I'm told, mostly. But I had to bring Missy up, even though, because she just is a tremendous workhorse at Concord and in our region, and I just want to thank you all so much. But in closing, to borrow from our conference theme, Together We Rise. Thank you so much.